What is up, everyone? Welcome to the heart of Haunted Appalachia. My name is Matt Solo, and I'm very glad that you found me and are joining me for my very first episode. I've been planning this channel for a long time. I just haven't found the time to do it, but now I have the time to do it, and I'm so glad you guys are here. If you guys like the paranormal, ghost, folklore, cryptids, Bigfoot, especially in the Appalachian region, you have found your new home. And guys, I know that doesn't look like much right now. I know we don't have anything behind us, and I'm basically in an office building. I'm actually in a old abandoned radio station that sat vacant for years, and so I'm starting to repurpose this as my little YouTube studio, so that way I can bring you content like I'm about to show you. Uh, I plan on doing content like I said, we're in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, and I'm planning on bringing you content like solo ghost hunts through abandoned buildings, the heart of the Appalachian Mountains. We'll go around, we'll walk in the Appalachian Mountains, and we'll see what we can find at nighttime. But I thought we might want to crawl before we walk, and so they always say you need to get that first video out. So that's what I'm doing here today. I'm bringing you guys the first video. And my first video that I'm going to bring you is a reaction video to Nuke's Top 5. And if you've ever watched Casper Site or channels like Queso, they do these reaction videos all the time, and sometimes to Nuke's Top 5. Now, I have to admit, I have seen some of Nuke's Top 5, but I've not watched very much of it. So I definitely have not watched this video that we're getting ready to watch. And the video that we're going to watch from Nuke's Top 5, the video that we're going to watch from Nuke's Top 5 is called 5 Scary Things Caught on Camera in the Woods. And I thought that would be very appropriate today because, like I said, we're coming from the heart of Haunted Appalachia. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Nuke's Top 5.
5 scary things caught on camera in the woods. Something in the forest.
Something in
Scary
the
things
forest.
have been happening around the Umatilla Indian Reservation in Mission, Oregon. Locals have been hearing strange sounds in the middle of the night that seem to originate from the swamp in the nearby woods. One night around 11 p.m., a man heard bizarre noises and went outside his home to try to capture some of the creepy sounds on his phone.
All right, here we go.
January 21st, about 11 p.m.
Because we know the first thing you do when you hear something creepy is grab your phone.
In the background right now.
I think I just heard it.
Kind of sounds weird. Kind of sounds doggish, hyena-ish, but you can hear it going off in the background right now. It's really kind of strange, just to say the least. It's been
Okay, I'm going to tell you something, and this is, growing up in the woods. This, to me, when I hear something like that, that could be multiple things. One, that could be a dog. Some people have dogs that track animals during the night, like a coon dog or a foxhound. They have those real. You'll have some of those dogs that have the bawling sound, but then you'll have some that have a high pitched yap like that. But that kind of sounded a little bit like a woman's voice to me. But they do say that Black Panthers have that same type of shrill to their voice, like almost like a woman screaming. But maybe it's something else. Who knows?
for about 15-20 minutes so far by the fire station. And it's pretty crazy, so if you can listen, that'd be crazy. Hold on.
Oh, it's almost like laughing, like a hyena. I hear it now. It's like a crazy person out there just laughing, like he just escaped from the mental hospital. Yeah.
It almost sounds like laughter.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be videoing there too long. Oh my God, that's creepy.
It's actually gotten closer since it started.
Well, that means you should get further away.
200 feet, 300 feet from me right now. I don't know what it is or what that is going off right there. You can hear it.
Bro, you stay too long at this point. Go on. somebody shot it.
I think that was a gunshot.
I don't blame him, man.
Somebody just shot over into the woods.
Well, you don't hear it. You don't hear it anymore, so problem solved. Problem solved. Nope. You can't kill what's already dead.
I'm pretty sure somebody was shooting a 22 or something into the swamp. It's pretty much stopped in the last minute. I'm just gonna stay and stick around, seeing if I see anything weird. You guys be the judge.
Some
I'll
local
be the judge.
residents
It's
believe that the
weird.
strange noises coming from the swamp late at night are possibly either a coyote, a fox, or a cougar. However, residents who have lived in the area
Negative.
for years say that they've never heard sounds like these.
I mean, I've seen foxes and coyotes around here for a long time, and I'm not sure why, if foxes and coyotes have been around here that long, why we wouldn't have heard them before. And all of a sudden, since November, things have been just going crazy around our community.
Some locals have even claimed that the area is home to a Sasquatch.
Nah, it ain't
This
no
creature
Sasquatch,
is the
man.
source of these wails and screeches.
No. That's something else.
Pretty sure my friend who's doing a documentary on Bigfoot will enjoy this footage.
Nah, man, that's a skinwalker. Or a
So
mimic.
is it Bigfoot or simply an ordinary animal calling into the night?
Man, there ain't no coyote
Let me
do
know
that.
what you think down
No
in the
coyote
comments.
sounds like that.
A drive in the woods. Sometimes you don't even need to venture into the forest on foot for scary things to happen. This couple in Russia are simply driving down a street through a wooded area late at night. They certainly aren't prepared for what happens.
This is the point where the Bigfoot. Whoa. Shut up. That got me.
A random tree suddenly crashes to the ground right in front of them, and they're forced to drive right through it.
Ugh.
Luckily, there was no serious damage and no one was injured.
Hold on, man. I told you I'd never seen this before, and I think that proved it. Okay, let's go.
The driver seems to have almost had a heart attack when the tree came
The
crashing
driver.
down.
The reactor. That got me again.
Decorations. A man hiking through the woods in Suffolk County, New York happens upon a truly bizarre setting. A bit freaked out, he pulls out his phone and
What is
begins
that?
filming. He also pulls out a large hunting knife to protect himself, just in case.
Okay, we're deep in the woods. Sort of, we're like on the border, cause like there's a side of the woods where there's people's houses. But I came to a trail that led to a trail that led to a trail.
Okay, so he's pointing. He's
up
not
the
waving
hill,
around.
And I came down this, and as you can see, probably can see,
I got my knife.
it's f***ing blocked. There's trees knocked over, blocking it, and cut down so that it's hard to get down the hill. But I saw what looked like a fire pit.
That's like normal.
Now remember, we're still in the woods. We're still in the f***ing woods.
Yeah, man, but people camp in the
I don't know what
woods.
this is. Do you see the f***ing trees?
People camping?
Little white. Okay. I was like, okay, these are probably no trespassing signs, or maybe it's something for the wildlife or something. Look what these f***ing are.
Well, that's kind of spooky, actually.
What the f*** is going on in here?
Missing person posters are taped all over the surrounding trees,
Look at that.
Oh, man.
and a blanket and empty food containers are spread on the ground. There's a strange structure of sticks and branches, and there's a shovel propped against a nearby seating area.
Oh, what if he buried
Hiker
them?
hears voices approaching and makes a hasty exit.
This one. Stacy Peterson, 23 years old, missing from Illinois, 2007. Oh, I heard voices. We have to get the out of here.
You know, I wonder if these are real missing people, or like this guy printed out a bunch of flyers, because they all look the same. All these missing persons posters, they kind of look all the same template, same. But they're from different areas. Well, somebody needs to look up those names and see if these are real names of missing people. And if you tell me what you find in the comments.
Using info from his hiking tracker, he reported the location to local police. What happened next either perfectly clears everything up or makes it all
they all
even
look
more
the same.
mysterious, according to your point of view. The police questioned a nearby property owner and were told that the whole macabre setup was simply decoration for an upcoming Halloween party. An explanation that the law enforcement officers accepted without further investigation. However, the original poster of the video wasn't convinced. After all, the video was recorded on October 3rd, well before the usual time for any Halloween party.
Yeah, but you got to
And
get
even
set
so,
up.
the missing posters looked like they had been hanging there for a long time, and certainly not put up recently.
And it's obviously these, you could tell, these aren't new. Like, not just that this is 2012, Noblesville, Indiana, right? Look at the tape, look at the water damage. These bits have been hanging up for a while. And look at this, like, just look at this. Who the is gonna decorate this? What the This guy's a
So he's already explaining the way the
Either way, as the poster
alibi
pointed out, it's still a bit
before they
perverse
gave
to
it?
use real missing posters
I don't know,
of
man. I'm
people's
not buying
loved
this one.
ones as Halloween decorations.
Not buying it.
Cabin
Next.
in the woods. An abandoned cabin in the woods is the quintessential ingredient for thousands of horror films, short stories,
Whoa,
and
hang on a second. I
just
think that
all-
would be a perfect idea for a backdrop for what I've got going on here. A cabin in the woods. I think that would be perfect. Comment below if you think that'd be perfect too. And maybe if we can get enough subscribers and enough likes that, you know, we might be able to get something like that one day. But, you know, we can't have nice things unless you guys like and subscribe.
all around scary things. So why would anyone decide to not only go to investigate a scary cabin in the woods, but also set up their camp right outside its front door? Well, this adventure-seeking group of French Canadians did just that. And the results were pretty much what you would expect.
We're gonna get you.
It's creepy.
Ouais. Fait que ce fut c'est une super de belle soirée. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez, les amis?
Moi, je pense que le feu, il a réussi à esti, hein? Qu'est-ce que t'en penses? Il a réussi à tabarouette.
Un esti de beau feu.
Hey, t'avais-tu entendu ça?
Quoi?
Check, check.
Ah! Frank, pogne la flashlight! Vite, pogne la flashlight! Fuck, c'était quoi?
That scared that guy so bad he started speaking English.
C'est où? Chose là! Chose là! You!
Was that something or was that just a fire? Was that something or just a fire?
You! Dans l'eau!
I can hear him walking.
The group spots some bizarre thing peeking out of the cabin door at them.
Ooh.
When they go to investigate, it's gone. But then they spot the thing again, now outside the cabin.
Yeah, I see that one. It's almost like an alien.
They
What do you think it
pursue,
is?
But again, it disappears. So is this just a hoax by a bunch of bored camping Canucks?
No.
Or is it something supernatural? Let me know what you
No,
think
I like
down
this
in
one.
the comments.
That's a good one. Scared that guy so bad he started speaking English.
Scarier than nature. Scary things in the woods don't always have to involve animals or dangerous creatures. Sometimes there are far more frightening things lurking on a woodland path. 3 boys who were dirt biking deep in the woods ran into something they never expected.
Silver Subaru, Baja. Have you seen it up there? No. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm positive. We were at the mine. Just robbed me. I haven't seen him. Thanks, bro.
It's like a wrong turn.
An apparently intoxicated man comes lurching out of the woods, screaming, a gun in one hand and a beer in the other. He blocks their path, demanding that they stop. And then
This is
asks if
definitely
they've seen a silver
Appalachia.
Subaru.
Silver Subaru, Baja. Have you seen it up there? No. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm positive.
He claims he's been
All right
robbed.
then.
Just robbed me. I haven't seen him. Thanks, bro.
But for obvious reasons, the boys don't stick around to hear the full story.
Dude, that's not funny. That wasn't funny. Hey, I got it on sale.
Video
Nice.
poster said they reported the encounter to the local sheriff's office.
That's number
They
one.
were told by the law
I
enforcement
thought the
officers
French
that
guy
it was, quote,
and the little
no
alien
big deal.
thing better.
No further investigation was conducted.
All right. See, you could tell that I didn't watch this beforehand because I would have picked something a little bit more supernaturally, a little bit more ghosts in the woods, a little bit more scary. But you know, that tree scared me to death, about gave me a heart attack. Guys, I want to thank you all for joining me on my first ever episode. I know we're going to probably look back at this next year and say, wow, your first episode was horrible, Matt. But just remember, you started with me at the bottom, so when we get to the top, you get all the credit. And you can get that credit, and this is free to do this. Just like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you guys for joining me, and hopefully by the next year, we're got a new scene behind us, something other than the lighthouse. Thanks, guys.